This show is brought to you by Odlums.
Hi guys and welcome to episode 18 of the Look and Taste Show. Now in this week's show we got an absolutely cracking lineup. We're going to show you how to make a really nice little lamb kebab at home. We're also going to upgrade a snack and we're going to start you off with this great tip for making hummus. Now to make the hummus, what you want to do, we're not going to keep it super complicated and get fresh chickpeas. We're going to just use the ones out of a can to show you just how quickly you can make it. So strain the water off those and we're going to add in some flavour. So first off, lots of garlic. Chop it up. We're going to pop this into the blender, so just roughly chop it. You can see I've strained the chickpeas in there already. In goes the garlic. Now the whole thing that brings it all to life is the lemon juice. I like to go real generous on the lemon juice. So a couple of lemons in there, squeeze all that juice in, and then we're just going to blitz it up. Now, you can just as easily go into a supermarket and they've got the little packets of this, but it's so boring, it's really, really bland. This is made in literally 5 minutes and it's absolutely gorgeous. So you can see I'm just pouring in the olive oil. You want to do that slowly, depending on how good your blender is. That's going to come together as you pour that olive oil in. Now, seasoning it, very important. Chickpeas, quite bland, but once you've got the lemon juice, the salt and pepper in there, you'll find that they just sort of come to life. They really do need that seasoning. Taste it, play around with it, a little bit more lemon juice, blitz it again. It really is important to get it nice and smooth. Some of those whole chickpeas will stick around the edges, so scrape it down, blitz it some more, and that is how you make really delicious homemade hummus. Now we're going to go and upgrade our snack. This week we got a ham and cheese sandwich. Cheese, ham, butter, bread. That is crap. Now, check this out. Bread, butter it up. Ham, cheese, flip it, and butter the outside. Now, it's time to fry it up. Now, take it out. Next up, fry the eggs. A little knob of butter. Whack the eggs on top. One last step. Smear it in and enjoy. Now a kebab, we're going to make it today slightly healthy. It's something that you normally have after a few drinks, but we're going to really sort of liven it up and make a contemporary version. So first thing we want to do is marinate our lamb. I'm just using little lamb steaks today, which we're going to marinate. Very quick marinade, only a matter of minutes. So first thing you want to do is bash your garlic. So bang, bang, and we're just going to roughly chop that on top of our lamb. On that goes. Another herb that works really, really well with lamb, rosemary. Fragrant, stands up to the high temperature we're going to cook it. So we're just going to pop that on. A little bit of olive oil to bring the whole thing together. Give it that little bit of kick, a little sort of oomph that you get in a kebab. Cajun seasoning. It's not super spicy, but it's definitely got a little kick. Salt and pepper. Now, making sure your hands are really nice and clean in there. Massage all those great flavors into that meat. Now, cooking a pita breads. A little bit of oil, tiny bit, just rub it in and straight onto your pan. Just the tiniest little rub of oil on both sides. Just helps the cooking process. And in those go. Now you can see those breads, lovely and soft. Going to set them to one side and we're going to grill our meat. Been marinating for 10 minutes. If you want to leave it in there for up to an hour, that's great, even more flavor. So, now you can see getting some really great color there. That's exactly what we're looking for. You want to keep them nice and pink in the middle. Another minute on that side and we should be laughing. Now, unbelievable colour and flavour and fragrance is coming off those. We're just going to pop them on a little plate to rest. Very important that you let meat rest for at least 3 to 4 minutes after cooking. Now, I want to make a very simple sauce. Simplest sauce in the world. A little bit of lemon, squeezed into a little bit of creme fraiche. Now, just bring that together and we're going to set it to one side. That's going to cut through the lovely sort of heat of that lamb really nicely. Now, all we have to do is assemble. So just trim the ends off. And what I like to do is just make a sort of a little pocket in there. The first thing we're going to do is a little bit of salad. Now, I'm using rocket today. We're also going to go with our hummus that we made earlier. We showed you in the tip. So generous amount of that. That's going to act like the sort of the binding agent, the glue in there. Now, next thing that we're going to pop in there is our lamb. You can see that it's rested absolutely perfectly. We're just going to slice it into little thin strips, and then we're just going to pop it into our kebab. And just to finish it off, lovely little spoonful of our simple dressing. It's an absolutely delicious homemade lamb kebab.
This show is brought to you by Odlums.